council regular session, May 1st, 2023, 6 o'clock p.m. at the City Municipal Building. Would you take roll call? Oh, could we stand for pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, would you take roll call, please?
Mayor Plum,
Yeah, here.
Chief Woolen is not here yet, Street Superintendent Kirstenmoy,
Here.
Alderperson Cantu,
Here.
Grooms,
Here.
Eitman, here, Murphy,
Here.
and Scott is absent, or excused, I'm sorry.
I need approval or corrections to the minutes for the regular and organizational session held on April 18th, 2023. There is one correction that I saw. It has to do with new business. It was that we were talking about Alder District 2, Ward 2, and it was written as 3.
Okay, I see that, I will correct that.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I need approval to the corrections for the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
I need a second.
I second
Sure.
I do have one question. In the fire district portion, it says clerk requirement will look into some of these questions that council had. I was curious which questions that would be.
I think part of it was the paperwork with the permits and things like that. And the other thing was those contracts that you were asking about. And
Yeah, the contracts with the fire district.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure which of the questions that was regarding.
Okay. Brooke?
Alderperson Cantu,
Yes.
Grooms,
Yes.
Eitman,
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on. Petitions and communications, citizens' comment. Registered citizens for matters appearing on the agenda or other public comments. There isn't anyone? Okay. Moving on. Report of standing committees. I'm going to move that over into the report of city officers. Okay. We had a planning and zoning committee meeting last Thursday. It was well attended. We're going to be continuing with that meeting this Thursday to make the final decisions on the flea market issues and other things, and the other issues that are on it. Okay?
If the audio recording from that meeting, I wasn't able to make it last second. Is there a way that I can have that sent to me, just so I can get kind of familiarized with everything that was talked about, so I have a million questions for you next time.
I have to see how to get it off those,
Okay.
because from what I can tell, those don't have a way to link them up to get them off.
Oh, okay. Is there a way I can come in and listen to it, maybe?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Public Works.
Last week, Friday, we had Arbor Day, where we planted a tree at Burt Morris Park. Paper was there and took photos, and Justin came and read the proclamation for that. So I believe we are 28 years into our Tree USA was being recognized. I was also informed that the school had been planting some trees with the classes, and I know personally I planted a lot of trees this year as well, but so we'll continue with our Arbor Day proclamations and stuff. And we have places to plant trees, obviously, let me know. Also, we completed hydrant flushing last week, so if people had the brown tinge from here or there, we do it every spring, every fall. It's the same thing. If they've got concerns or comments, or feel free to call, but just usually if you just run your faucet for a few minutes and that'll clear up. It's to basically clean out any sediment throughout the 6-month period that may be stagnant in the system. It gets all that water moving, and the water is not stagnant, but there'll be some minor sediment. We will be doing some more valve exercising around the city. It's a DNR requirement. We did half the city last year for all the valves, and then we'll be doing half the city this year. We've got quite an extensive list of valves that need to be repaired. So hopefully we can start scheduling those repairs. Those mainline valves are utilized when we have water main breaks or any other type of construction projects to isolate certain areas of the town. If valves aren't working, then that area expands. So hopefully once we get on all these exercised and repaired, then we will continue with a exercising program to keep those working. We're continuing with leaf vac. Every Monday we go out. I know the weather hasn't been the greatest for yard work. We made an entire trip around the city today. I know normally it takes, in this time of the year it can take 2 to 3 days, but I'm not sure folks have been out. So we'll look at the amount of leaves around and possibly extending that out another week, depending on weather and what we get done and if we see the need for that. Once again, brush is every third Wednesday of the month. I see brush piles out there already next to the road. We're asking folks not to bring them out there. I get they have projects and stuff, but if other things are going on, that having them next to the roadway for 3 weeks is not ideal, depending on, we could be shouldering, we could be working on other things. If they've got questions, once again, please call the office. And then patching, we've run through all of our patch. We've bought patch from the county. I'm waiting for the asphalt plants to actually start up so we can get fresh patch. As you've driven around and seen that this spring was pretty rough on the roads. So we'll be doing a lot of patching when weather permits. Also, I met with the new CEO of the Southwood County YMCA at Burt Morris Park this week. Last week. In regards to the tennis courts, they're very interested in pickleball. He's explained to me that that's the fastest growing sport in the world right now. He's a very avid pickleball player. So we had some discussions, and I'm looking into some things of what we can then do temporarily or just kind of start to see what the interest is like, and maybe if it takes off, what we can do in the future to expand that. They're interested on running programs through the YMCA as well, that they would go over there, have classes, maybe rent out the equipment to take over there and utilize. If it becomes popular enough and we invest enough into it, it could be the point where we have an annual pickleball tournament. It's kind of where we're at now to see. So it was kind of just a kickoff meeting, have some discussions, and I'll actually be bringing some information to Public Works with that. That's all I had for now. Does anybody got any questions?
Okay, thank you. Clerk treasurer? Adam?
Not having anything today.
Okay. Police department update?
For the month of April, we had 201 calls for service, 20 traffic warnings, 44 traffic citations, 6 municipal citations, 7 crashes, and 6 parking warnings. We had a couple of student ride-alongs during the month. One was a college student, one's a high school student considering careers in law enforcement. Last week I was able to attend the Wisconsin Association of Treatment Court Professionals. If you're not aware that I do sit on the treatment court, so that was an opportunity for the team to go together, go as a whole, and be able to attend the training and have some breakout sessions. I thought that was pretty good conference down at Kalahari. We also had range training last week with Town of Rome, so we coordinate that with Town of Rome. They come together and train together. Also on Wednesday last week, we had a drug interdiction that was coordinated with the Sheriff's Office. So you might have seen a lot of squads in the area, a lot of stops being made. I believe they had all 3 canines in use that night. So we didn't have any arrests in the city. Some municipal citations were issued, some traffic citations, but overall it was I think it was very productive. And then this last Saturday we participated in Kids Day. So yeah, most people stayed inside. So it was a little chilly out there, but we had quite a few kids that came out and families that came out and participated in that. So it was a good time. If anybody has any questions about anything else.
Thank you. Okay, new business actions. I need a motion to remove from table the mayoral appointments to the standing committees.
I will make a motion to remove from the table the mayoral appointments to standing committees.
Second.
Clerk, take the vote.
Alderperson Murphy?
Aye.
Cantu?
Yep.
Grooms?
Yes.
Pittman? Yes.
Okay. I need a motion to accept as is the mayoral appointments for the standing committees.
I'll make a motion to approve as is the mayoral appointments to standing committees.
I need a second.
I just have one question, Mayor. So last time there was a question about Cindy Scott being in charge of finance. That's still, as I'm reading that, that's how it stands today. She's in charge. Am I not
Go
down
down.
far enough?
Go
I'm
down.
sorry. Oh, did I go too far?
No, you probably didn't. There is a change.
There's a change, right? Did I go too far? I'm sorry. Right up there.
Looks like that.
Okay, I did see that. I'm sorry. I'm good. Thank you.
Any second?
I second that, yes.
I do have one question. If I'm gonna accept the fire district position, can you forward me all relevant current, whatever you guys were working on, so that I can pick up where you left off?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Alderperson Grooms?
Yes.
Pittman? Yes. Murphy?
Yes.
Cantu?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need a motion to adopt, introduce and adopt resolution 2023-08R. Okay. Whereas the Common Council of the City of Adams, by its mayor, hereby adopt the provisions of 125.5110 Wisconsin statutes regarding wine walks in full and as otherwise amended. Whereas it is the intention of the Common Council to create and adopt a local ordinance regulating wine walks, but until such ordinance is complete, have determined that the 125.5110 Wisconsin state stats has been adopted to regulate the 2023 wine walks within the City of Adams. Whereas this resolution was introduced and adopted at this meeting tonight. Okay. Therefore be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Adams, it is hereby adopted to be entirely and the mayor is authorized to sign said resolution. I need a motion to adopt this.
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2023-08R to adopt the state statute 125.51 from 10 wine walks.
I would second.
Okay, any comments?
Alderperson Heitman,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Cantu,
Yes.
Grooms.
Yes.
Okay, number 4, I need a motion to approve the issuance of temporary picnic licenses to the Adams County Humane Society and participating businesses for the Wine Walk picnic licenses.
I'll make the motion to approve the wine walk picnic licenses for the Adams County Humane Society and the respective businesses.
Second.
Any discussion? Barb?
Alderperson Murphy,
Yes.
Cantu,
Yes.
Grooms,
Yes.
Heitman.
Yes.
Okay. Number 5, I need a motion to accept the lease agreement with Central Cable Contractors Incorporated. We've done this before, so we've done this before with another company and things like that. And it's a win-win.
Can we just have a little brief overview about what it is for maybe the people that are in attendance today, as to what this?
Dave, remember when Dave and Ross rented to store their semi-trailers down there? It's just a different company that's gonna be storing construction materials and equipment in the field and along the road.
Is this for the fiber and the broadband?
Whoever Central Cable is contracted through, it could be Frontier, it could be Marquette Adams, I didn't ask, but it was Central Cable is the company doing the work.
One question is this in any way why the rezoning has been pushed off the meeting at all?
No.
No?
No, this just came up Friday, or Thursday, I think I got the phone call.
We're looking at that on Thursday.
Are we?
Thursday, yes.
How does the policing of the contract, I guess, if it goes past July 1st, is it, I see it says it's $100 per day, but is that just an ongoing? I mean, I agree with you, I think it's a win-win, I'm just curious, I just wanna make sure we're getting your money,
Will-
It the same exact contract that we had before. It's something that I'm usually in contact with, especially when it comes to the roadways and the stuff that they have to, so they don't destroy anything. And it's written in there that way, so.
It says like if they extend it past the July 1st, they know that we have it rented out to the school pattern for the homecoming thing, so that.
Yeah, I hope they're not still there in October.
Right.
I don't think they want to be there either at $100 a day.
Right,
Yeah, they don't, I don't think they want to park their trucks here any longer than that.
No. Okay.
I will make motion to approve the lease agreement for Central Cable Contractors Incorporated.
I'll second.
Okay. Brett?
Alderperson Cantu,
Yes.
Grooms,
Yes.
Heitman,
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Okay, I need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make a motion to pay the bill.
I do just have one question, but it's the only question I have. There's a couple of these clerk treasurer invoices that are kind of doubled up.
Would you second it, and then we'll have discussion?
No, I would like just to answer the question before I give my second.
They're not doubled up as payments. They are, because of the way we have to run these reports, because there's multiple checks being cut on one day, it redoes the whole thing of all the checks that are cut. I try to catch those and pull them out, but this one must have gotten through.
Good.
But they weren't double paid.
Then if you tried to get them off there, I'll second, as long as that's the case, that they're not doubled up, I'll second.
No, they're not.
Okay. Any other discussion? Brooke?
Alderperson Grooms,
Yes.
Heitman,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Cantu.
Yes.
Need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
Brooke?
Alderperson Heitman,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Cantu,
Yes.
Grooms.
Yes.
Thank you very much.